Chapter 5's final update 31.41 is about to go live, or already has, but either way we have all the details about what you can expect from live event teasers, a brand new map for Fortnite Reload, and speaking of maps, going back to Chapter 2 Remix, everything that's going to be happening before then, and some of the Battle Pass skins. Starting out anyways, finally with the release of the She-Venom and Agony skins. Don't forget when picking these up, I'm an Epic partner, so enter code FM1, literally one of the shortest and easiest codes to enter, takes like 3 seconds. It would mean the world to me and my dog Charlie the Charcoal Pug. After all, we got a giant cutout of the code to show our love back to you guys, rocking it in the hashtag FM1 squad. Despite these skins releasing Agony and Venom though in the shop, this isn't the last of Fortnitemares, as it's going on until November 2nd, or should I say the end of this season as stated on the Battle Pass, which yes means Chapter 5 Season 4 Absolute Doom and Fortnitemares 2024 end at the same time. I know, a crazy revelation, right? The reason I say that is because in prior years this has never really happened. Fortnitemares or an event has always ended before the release of the next season, even if it's like 2 days before. This year's Fortnitemares event though is a lot bigger, as you'll be able to tell by the content added, which is still releasing, such as what we're seeing tomorrow night or in the next shop rotation from me uploading, being Leatherface, as it's recently got decrypted, as it got sent out to content creators including myself with all the cosmetics on screen, and this being what it looks like in the locker. Obviously we have Leatherface, the outfit, then the prized peel back bling, which is like a stretch banana peel smiley version of Peely. Honestly this might be a new main. Then we have his iconic chainsaw as a pickaxe, which obviously goes hand in hand with the chainsaw dance emote, which you can see me performing right here with it. For those that don't know, this is a direct nod or reference or taken from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies, which yes, Leatherface is actually pulled from. And lastly, here is the unpeeled wrap, and if you asked me a few months ago if Peely and Leatherface would be collaborated or integrated together for Fortnitemares, or just overall and make it work, I wouldn't have believed you, it's safe to say. This now leaves us with one more skin to talk about that's going to be releasing even further toward the end of this season or Fortnitemares, being Rave Mellow, as mentioned in the initial Fortnitemares article, despite being shown on the key art of course. It states, and wait, did Marshmello combine with Raven for a monster mashup? When Fortnitemares 2024 nears its end, Rave Mellow will enter the shop to remind you Fortnitemares is only the beginning of the end of year party. Marshmello of course is an artist, and for that reason collaborated into Fortnite was the first ever Icon series skin. Not only that, but the first skin to ever have a concert called Showtime at Pleasant Park. Some of the OGs will have this loading screen to commemorate that moment from Chapter 1 Season 7 I believe it was in, so let me know down below in the comments if you do also. And with us knowing based off this package sent out to content creators full of goodies and even a Marshmello remix of the Chapter 2 Season 2 soundtrack, the season revealed here is Chapter 2 Remix that we're going to be going back to November 2nd, which could be a part of this end of year party that they referenced here in the article talking about Marshmello, or Rave Mellow should I say, with this being another look of the skin on screen right now. And with Marshmello directly being tied to these next season teasers, it obviously shows his involvement furthermore in the transition, as he's the last Fortnitemares skin to release, and we're seeing a live event to end this season off with 6 phases, a post-event screen, and a countdown timer that'll appear both in-game and in lobby, which may already be there with the 31.41 update going live. This should be ticking down until November 1st, Friday, when it should be occurring, as the expected date mentioned by Hypex also in this post. Not only that, but Hypex also confirmed the end of Chapter 5 event is a separate mode and not in regular BR, yet again indicating that it's going to be a big live event expected on November 1st, just like the last event we saw this for, the Big Bang, which you guessed it, involved the integration of a concert artist, Eminem. This may be the same for Marshmello, as we haven't had a playlist for a live event this season in the mini ones we've seen. With all the focus on normal BR right now, everybody seems to have forgotten about the fact that there were leaks a while ago indicating that Reload would be getting a second map rotation, meaning the original one we have now is going to stay, but another one will be implemented. As Hypex mentioned here, the new Reload map rotation teaser was those emojis from Fortnite, like a recycled and shuffle kind of indication, and then it's unknown as of now if the second map we're getting is Chapter 2 or another variation of Chapter 1. It would make sense for Chapter 2, considering we're going back to Chapter 2 for Remix, or the Remix season I should call it. Here is that initial post right here, and then Pretty Boy AM followed up stating this means we are getting 2 maps in Reload shuffling throughout the day. Then Fortnite replied with a shush emoji, then somebody else replied Reload rotation map, and they replied Fortnite with an eyes emoji, basically confirming we're going to be getting 2 maps that do rotate and shuffle. And despite us knowing Rocket Racing will not be getting themed updates anymore or particular exclusive seasons to this mode, as stated right here, quoted from Sheena from their official article, future updates will be taking new roads with refreshed ranked periods, renewed quests, and additional car items that you can take to the track. One of those we're going to be seeing leaked soon that a lot of you will be happy about, as it's a very popular IRL car, is the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, coming soon to Fortnite. Obviously you'll be able to use this in Rocket Racing and Battle Royale or wherever we can use a car throughout Fortnite's metaverse that they're now entering, alongside a new cosmetic category, despite the hats that got vaulted way back in Chapter 1 Season X that they were working on. As you can see from Hypex, Fortnite are working on shoe cosmetics, remix, they will be sold in the shop separately or in bundles, and this makes perfect sense considering there's so many collabs in Fortnite, and we even have skins from the likes of the Nike collaboration where they're literally wearing like Nike shoes. The same going for the Adidas or Adidas collaboration, whatever you want to call it. Here in the UK it's Adidas. With new cosmetic types being released like this, maybe this is the reason right now that supposedly a new Fortnite gifting system is in the works, as the one we have now we've kind of had for a very long time that's only really been updated in terms of the UI. The one thing I'm hoping for in this new system when adding you guys from the comment section and such is we don't have to wait 2 days to then gift you after adding you as a friend. Speaking of cosmetics though, to gift Epic Games potentially have to give back to you guys from purchasing the caffeinated emote in the shop, which had a sped up version of Espresso instead of the normal Sabrina Carpenter version. They just gave an update on this recently stating we are updating the caffeinated emote to play the originally intended audio of Espresso in the upcoming 32.00 build, which is Fortnite Remix for those that don't know. It will automatically update in everyone's locker if purchased and will return to the item shop shortly after release. Anyone who purchased caffeinated prior to this adjustment will be able to return it without spending a ticket if they prefer. Always nice to not have to waste a refund ticket if you have any more anyways, as I used mine a long time ago. The emote itself is 500 V-Bucks though, so if you've got a few left over, particularly at least 450, 950 upon refunding this for 500 would ensure you have enough to buy the Remix Pass when Chapter 2 Remix releases. And before we hop into the skins included within it, for when that rolls around, don't forget I'm an Epic partner, so enter code FM1 now inside the shop or the next time you log on. Takes 3 seconds once again, nobody's doing it like me and Charlie the Charcoal Pug. We're the only YouTuber who's got a cutout of their code to show their love and support back to the community rocking it in the FM1 squad. Like the last month-long season, considering it's very much shorter, we only saw 5 Battle Pass skins in that OG pass, and the same thing's going to be happening again for Chapter 2 Remix. We already got teased toward 3 of these in the package sent out to content creators thanks to the pins, starting out with this version of Midas and Meowscles being Meowdus, which my paid thumbnail designer called Boost Plant actually made a concept of right here and has allowed me to showcase in this video. He's just made a YouTube channel, so make sure to go and subscribe to him. And then we also have a different variant of TNT, which people speculate to be merged together with Ocean from Chapter 2 Season 3, with another concept for how this will look on screen right now. I definitely think he did a really good job with this one, combining the colour scheme of TNT with the vibe or style of outfit we would see Ocean wearing. And lastly, for the skins anyways, we have Ripley on the end, which people speculate this time around is going to be mixed up or mashed up with Mancake, which could be called Manly, or Ripcake, but obviously the concept right here on screen is called Manly, which I definitely think honestly would go down a treat. Would you guys be happy if these were in the official Chapter 2 Remix Pass? And despite that being all for the 3 skins on here, we have confirmation of Boogie Bums returning, Midas's hand with a Chapter 2 Season 2 kind of tag on it, Sharks, this music thing right here which could be a reference to a Marshmallow concert, a butterfly, and then this clock tower from Misty Meadows. Based off the roadmap until the reveal of Chapter 2 Remix that it was going to be called this instead of OG Chapter 2 or just simply OG2, we saw the first 3 season key art of Chapter 2 as the placeholder indicators pointing toward us going back to Chapter 2, which yes we are, but it doesn't seem we're going to be seeing just it rotate through these 3 seasons. Instead, like the title of it states, it's a remix, and apparently in the teaser translated from Hypex, it stated it's time to play the B-side of your favourite album. Do you remember Chapter 2? Let's dive back in with fresh beats. Let's drop the needle and strike gold this season. Welcome to Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix. So despite Misty Meadows as a location kind of being confirmed from the clock tower pin to be upcoming for Chapter 2 Remix, we could be seeing POIs or different things or factors returning from up to Chapter 2 Season 8 being the final season, but of course at the end of it we're going to be seeing a remix of the Device Live event instead of the flipping over of the island. Perhaps why we have a remix version of Midas and Meowscles being Meowdus. In case you aren't familiar with the lore, Midas literally constructed this device underneath the agency, and yeah, from the Chapter 2 Season 2 trailer you can see Meowscles is like his right hand man. As the Fishpool skin from the D23 livestream initially teased right here in drawing form has officially been leaked in Fortnite's files right now to look like this in promo image form and also locker showcase. Not only could we finally get a release date for this with the downtime occurring for V31.41, but if we don't have the other Deadpool mashup leaked being Dead Peel or Deadpool Peely that we saw at the D23 livestream in a full cosplay form alongside the Peelverines, then this most likely means, as we saw Agent Peely and Deadpool in Chapter 2 Season 2 suiting up together in the trailer, that this will of course be in that remix pass also. Drop a like if you'd love to see that, subscribe with all notices on so you don't miss any future uploads, and don't forget I'm an Epic partner, so enter code FM1 now inside the shop or the next time you log on or in the web shop. And ask yourself who else is doing it like me and Charlie the Charcoal Pug with a giant cutout of our code to show our love and support back to you guys rocking it in the FM1 squad. YouTube knows where you want to go to next though, so click either of these videos on screen whilst you wait for the next upload I do publish here on the channel.